competent people look incompetent when you're working within an incompetent system. I like what Trump's doing. Trump, he seems to be giving himself a really tight time frame of what he's going to do. Elon Musk announced that his department will do everything in 2 years, then close down.
Right.
2 years
Wow.
to fix the waste in American government, and then we're closing down.
It's going to be wholesale slaughter, isn't it?
Wholesale slaughter. He's going to come in just like he did Twitter. He's going to scrap everything, and then when it turns out, do you know what we really need a department? Oh, well, we'll bring a mini version of that department back if we need it. But to begin with, it's all going until we prove that we actually need that tiny bit of that department. So
you know what he should do is he should sack all the incompetent people from every single post, and then the competent people that are left, move them into some other roles temporarily, and then if something needs to be done, move those competent. So just get rid of all the incompetent. So don't focus on departments. Just focus on incompetent people. Get rid of all the incompetence and let the competent people fill some of the roles that normally they're probably overqualified for. Then when he needs to step things back up again, just promote them back up again.
It would be very hard to determine who was competent and incompetent, because even competent people look incompetent when you're working within an incompetent system. Some of the incompetence you'll know straight away. So when I worked at Manchester Council, I always said 50% of the people at Manchester Council were incompetent. 30% of people weren't incompetent, but just followed the system because they'd learned you can't fight it, you can't change it, just go along with it. And then, there was always about 5% of people who spent all their time trying to change the system, would burn out and would leave. And that's why I left in the end.
Wouldn't you just go up to I get every person in one at a time and say, who would you voted for in the American election? Trump or
You're not going to get an honest answer there.
If you say Trump, right, you know what, you've got a job. Next.
Oh no, that would work.
It would work.
Because the incompetent people are more likely to give you the truth and say, oh, Kamala, because they're too stupid to realise I should have lied.
Yeah.
So you'll only get sneaky incompetent people left.
Yeah.
At least you've got rid of some of the incompetence.
Well, sneaky incompetence and hope is a bit brighter, aren't they?
Yeah.
So that's the way I'd do it.
That would work.
Yeah. The only problem is the first one you sacked would go back and tell the others, wouldn't they?
But not if they're incompetent.
Actually, what you could do is you could say, if they say, Harris, right, you're hired, let them put them in a separate room, and then when you got them all together, then just say, we were joking, you're actually fired.
Yep. Or you just say, we'll write to you in a fortnight.